right, we're live. Got a couple things done already, not including getting my monitor turned on. Did not do that.
Welcome to Rick's Farmland, where you and AI work together.
Opie, the animal, the gutter punk king. What's going on, Opie? How you doing, buddy? Just here with Courtney, Gizmo. Let me skip this ad real quick, Opie. How you doing, buddy? Thank you, man. I appreciate the love, man. Hopefully this one will be done in not too long. Just picked up this guy right here, Opie. His name's Trevor. What's up, Opie? He's a rambunctious guy. All right, so let me show you what I've done to the bike recently, and we'll get to it. All right, let me just grab you off this mount real quick. There we go. Okay, so basically took the gas tank from the CB750, cut that up, trimmed it a little bit, put these handlebars on there. This thing is pretty cool. These are some handlebars that my buddy made, and I think they look pretty sick. Might modify them a little bit just to make them a little more unique. Let's see. I got the gremlins. I got them locally. Some people on Facebook. What's up, big dog? So I trimmed the gas tank today. Cut off some pieces over there, and made it a little more narrow. So that way it's not sitting way too far out. It was sitting like all the way out here. So if you were sitting on the scooter, you would have been busting your shins on it. But it looks like it fits a lot better now. Sorry guys, my asthma is kind of flaring up. That's why I sound like this. Basically, got this little screen piece from my buddy Leo. Little perforated steel piece. And I'm gonna make a little side cover. I'm going to trim it right along here where the seat pan is going to be at, and then make probably two of them, one on each side. This middle cover piece, I don't know, maybe I'll do something cool there, a little window or something, no idea. I can get creative in this little area, and then yeah, get it all welded up, make some floorboards. I got some diamond plate, there it is sitting over there by the gremlins. And then let's see, what else did I get done to it? Yeah, I just got to get a piece of steel for this. I decided I'm going to get a piece of tube that I could just sleeve over here and make it a lot easier. So seat pan's all squared away. This little toolbox with the brake lights is all on there. Oops, sorry guys, almost shared this. Yeah, so it's all coming together, guys. Let me put the camera up here out of the way of the goof troop over here. These guys are all hopped up on freaking Valentine's Day candy. I mean, they really just get wild, and started throwing Hershey kisses at each other. I said, calm down guys. Get the camera set up here real quick. Looks good. It's going good, big dog. How's your night going, man? Thank you, Opie. You rock. The toolbox is lit. Thank you, Opie. That is one of my favorite features I have another one right here that I have cut, and I'll be modifying. This is going to go on the other side. This is also going to act as a handrail, like a little grab bar type thing on this side. It's going to be another storage thing. I just have to figure out how I want to do the hinge system. Basically, if I want to see if I want to make it maybe lift up and then have a separate little storage thing under it or something like that. So still working that out in the old coconut, literally bald coconut. So for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark out this piece right here. Probably cut it with a grinder a little bit. And the idea is going to be to basically get one side on there, and possibly the other side. I only have this much more of this perforated steel. It does not have to be the same style or pattern or anything. That is not concerning to me at all. In fact, if it is different, that is actually a plus to me, because this is purely just decorative, and I think it'll make this little area look cool. Me and Leo had a little discussion about the scooter and when it should happen, and he agrees with a lot of things that we both have the same kind of mindset. What's going on, YTCX Rail Fan? How you doing, YTCX Rail Fan? Let's see, Floki's Angels. How are you doing, Floki's Angels? How you doing, Chris? Love you too, guys. Hope you guys are having a good night with the kitties. Big Dog, it says, I'm eating chips. Big Dog, there's only one thing that I gotta know, Big Dog. What kind of chips you eating, Big Dog? Let me have a few. Was that Ruffles? Oh man, it's like I got some sour cream onion. Oh man, Big Dog, you got all the chips. All right, guys. Enough with the chip talk. As much as I love chips, I've got to make some metal chips. I'm gonna use the grinder real quick, guys. Something that you guys should probably be made aware of is that I will not be going live late at night anymore. I'm going to be going live possibly earlier in the day, or just as I can, probably on the weekends. But yeah, I unfortunately, because of scheduling and stuff, I just can't go live every night anymore. So yeah, if I do go live, it might be a little bit earlier in the day. So that is some, it's probably going to be happening pretty soon. So just to make you guys aware, that's going to be happening. Tomorrow I'm probably going to go live if I can in the daytime at some point. But yeah, I'm going to be having to cut the lives to an earlier time or another time. But yeah, I'll figure it out.
Charlie's bed can go right there. Here? Yes.
I'm going to cut this out. Cut out a little bit bigger than it has to be, and then try and fold the edges. Let me skip this ad.
What about your garden?
Okay, we've heard enough about the garden. Melly the Rapper. What's going on, user? User UY1TD7EK7B. Floki's Angel says, I haven't gone live in 2 days now. I've been super depressed. People have been asking me, but I just can't go on like that. I get it, Floki's Angels. I know how it is. What's going on, Milo and Lizard King Hill? What's going on, Lizard King and Milo Torres? Yeah, I don't know how often I'm going to be live anymore. same stuff happening as before. I have no support where I live and all negative stuff. You know what, Floki's Angels? I get it. Sometimes you just gotta take a little breather and just kick back and relax a little bit. And that's okay. Milo says, all good in the hood, Fang. Thank you, Milo. Glad to see you. Milo, Floki's Angels, Lizard King, and Big Dog, Opie, the Animal, Gutter Punk King, all members of the Fang Gang. Lizard King says, Scooter's looking sick. Thank you, Lizard King. I'm going to be using the grinder for a few minutes here, Lizard King. So if you are wearing headphones, you might want to turn it down. If you're just joining us, Lizard King, I was just letting everybody know I'm going to be going live either earlier in the day or and I might not be going live working on the bikes. Might be doing something else. Kind of a scheduling thing. And yeah, so I'm going to figure something out, Lizard King. Either way, Fang's Garage will continue. You might just have to go on live earlier, something like that. All right, guys, I'm gonna use a grinder. Let's get to it. Okay, so I think what I'm going to try and do is bend this. Let's see here. That'll probably be where that's at. Okay. Let me get a hammer, maybe. I wonder how I could bend this. Maybe some pliers would be better. This might be too ambitious with this, but I'll try it. We'll see if I can do it. Grab a hammer real quick. Bro, that's insane looking. Thank you, Tanner Whitehead. How are you doing, Tanner? Milo says, dealing with Korean Gestapo on a girl's LS named Una Singer. Okay. What's going on, Thomas Brown? Yes, I am, in fact, Scooter Steve, and I am Moped Sped Thomas Brown. You already know what it is, Thomas Brown. Me and Thomas Brown actually go way back. We used to work at the Orville Redenbacher popcorn factory, guys. We were sitting there hand buttering each kernel, and I said, you know what? I think we can do a little bit better than this. Hand buttering each one of these kernels here at Orville Redenbacher is getting really old, Thomas. And Thomas said, you know what? I agree. And then that's when we opened up our tile business. Me and Thomas Brown. Trace asks, is there a serial killer? Trace, I don't know why he would even say something like that, Trace. But I don't appreciate the implications that I might be something creepy, and neither does Trevor. I don't appreciate it, Trace. I don't like it at all. What's up, Trace? Trace, how you doing, Trace? Give me some skin, Trace. What's up, Trace? not a serial killer. This is, of course, just Courtney. She is one of the co-hosts here at Fang's Garage. She's just hanging out, having a good time. Mainly just keeping an eye out for any insects that might be crawling around on the floor. She likes to grab them, eat them. It's a new, strange kind of diet. I don't know. I don't ask. She's got all sorts of new little diet trends, and I say, okay, whatever you think, Courtney. I'm gonna try and just put this on this little line that I originally drew, or close to it, and just bend it over. Maybe I'll move it a little bit. Again, guys, if you're following along, ruining your scooter as well, it doesn't have to be perfect, guys. It does not have to be perfect. This is the artistic part of it. Right? So it's got like a nice little curve on it, a little curvature. I think it looks a little bit better than it just being like completely straight cut like that. All right. I'm just gonna hammer it a little bit more.
And it's real. One thought leads to more thoughts.
I think it looks cool. It's starting to look cool.
When you need your tools, bring them in.
Okay, I really need my tools.
They just click. Okay, take it up a notch.
Is it even a project if you're not using your
Smarter.
feet or your leg as like a vice?
Style counts, so give it your touch. Big
Give it your touch, guys.
or small.
Big or small.
Next idea.
Whatever your touch may be.
Of course it does.
This commercial doesn't care.
Ask yourself.
Ask yourself,
I built this.
should I ruin the scooter?
Damn right.
I say yes.
Phase 44. Build it your way.
Yes, he takes it to the scooter pulls at the fair. Exactly. You know it, Thomas. Cool flamethrower. Thank you, Milo. Tommy's Tile. Yes, exactly. Tommy's Tile was big back in the 80s. I mean, we were laying tile left and right. You could not find a hard surface on the west coast of the United States that did not have Tommy's Tiles all over it. We had our names everywhere. I mean, we were right up there with ASI, the Light Globe guys. I mean, they were fighting for advertising space, and we were not giving up. Tommy's Tiles, I mean, look it up on YouTube, guys. There's some old commercials, and we were all over them. Me and Tom. All right, well, let me give you a little bit of a closer look here. Yeah, ignore that line. That's supposed to be like that. But see, it's a little bit better than this piece that is just like a straight cut. Looks a little more professional somewhat, right? I agree. What's going on, Road King? Road King is here, guys. The king of the road. Ruling the road 1 mile at a time. The Road King. What's going on, Road King? Just getting these little side covers done, hopefully. Is the scooter powerful enough to pull a trailer? Howdy, it might be able to, but it would be very slow. That'd be cool though, have a little trailer for it. If you ain't got a scooter, you ain't got no pooter. Exactly, Thomas. Thomas knows. Me and Thomas actually, after Thomas's tiles, we wrote a poetry book. And that was actually a subtitle for the book. It's called If You Ain't Got a Scooter, You Ain't Get No Pooter. I said that's valid for Valentine's Day. Okay, let's get this scooter out then. And yeah, we sold about 4 copies on Amazon. Not the greatest turnover, but you know what? Someday it could take off. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's only a matter of time. Okay. Oh yeah, it looks much better when it's folded like that. Especially on the surface that I didn't cut, because that is a much cleaner cut. Lizard King says, I literally was melting shiz all day. Lizard King, I can fully imagine you melting shiz all day long. I was actually thinking today, I said, I wonder what Lizard King is doing. I said, I bet he's probably melting shiz all day. And I'm glad that you confirmed that. Tommy's tile on speed dial, exactly. I mean, we are at the time when Tommy's tile was really taking off, our pagers were blowing up. I mean, talk about a freaking tile frenzy. We actually sold the company a little while after that to a company as a GPS company, and they were basically some kind of small company. I don't know, tile. I don't know if they're even still around, but I mean, yeah, our pagers were just going off nonstop. I mean, it was ridiculous. I said, we got to do something else. We can't be doing this. I mean, this is crazy. At the time, we were talking about maybe getting into a Wiener Schnitzel franchise business, and I said maybe we could do that because this whole tile thing is crazy. I mean, my freaking pants are starting to freaking heat up all the time with this pager going off, and I had to go to the doctor. I got a lump on my leg. I mean, this pager going off 24/7 is just really wearing me down. And Tommy said, I know, I can't do it either. I've been up all night thinking about tile. I've been thinking about grout. I've been thinking about, I mean, he said at some points, he was even thinking about stucco. I said, that's not even the same. He said, I know. He said, it's just because it's related in the construction field. I said, that's crazy. He said, yep. He said, it's starting to bleed over. He said, it's really starting to bleed over. I said, I can tell.
For those who don't clear the virus, it can cause certain cancers.
So for a little short stint, we did get into a Wiener Schnitzel franchise thing. I mean, it was a lot of fun. We were getting in corn dog fights. We were there with Gizmo, just getting covered in mustard and ketchup pretty much every night, and that was not even while we were at work. That was after hours. How about this, Gizmo? Can you get the piggyback ride? Can you handle that? No? Okay. Here, how about this? Perfect. What's going on, grass? Bass! 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 Nicholas S4J says, look exactly the way it was before alternate. Exactly, Nicholas. I'm keeping it stock. This is actually a restoration. It's 100% stock if you really look at it from the right angles. But yeah, you're right. Thank you for noticing that, Nicholas. I'm glad you're here, Nicholas. These guys in Vegas have mini bikes on roids. Exactly, Milo. I mean, I've seen it. I've been out there on these streets of Vegas with this little scooter, and those mini bike gangs are quite ferocious. They do not mess around. We are, of course, at our downtown New York location. If you guys want to stop by, 357 Double West Broadway. That is, of course, downtown New York. And we're going to be open until 3 o'clock tonight, making some banana bread. Getting our grub on. We're going to be serving up the hottest slices of banana bread. And, of course, they're going to come with the side plate of butter. If you guys have never had bananabreadbros.net, of course, we serve the best banana bread in the universe. That's what they say on a universal poll. What's going on, Allie the AI? Lizard King says, I might not go back to work and get a divorce and just train to become a Jedi. Lizard King, I think that's a great idea. I think you getting a dual blade lightsaber would probably match what you're wearing right now. If I'm assuming what I'm assuming. If you are indeed wearing what I think you're wearing. What's going on? Allie the AI USA sent 100 for 2 joules. Thank you, USA. I appreciate you, USA. All right, it's almost on there. Just got a little more negotiating to do. Who wants pizza and grape soda? Oh, the whooping crane. Uh-oh. Did you know a deer can see a flea fart? Zach Thomas. I did not know that. Do you know that from personal experience? Zach Thomas? That's pretty interesting. Alright. Almost got this thing on there good enough. Give you guys a little close up, show you what I'm doing. Nice, looks pretty cool. Using this little hammer here. I agree, you should be a Jedi, says Allie the AI. Allie the AI is, of course, the most advanced in Jedi knowledge that there is currently hooked up to the AI grid. Of course, this is the AI grid. It's all hooked up to the projects that we have going on, guys. Show you the little side cover. Look at that. So it looks, in my opinion, a lot cleaner than it just being like a straight cut like this, but they kind of fold it over like this. I think it looks cool. I just have to contour it so it bends like that a little bit, or basically like that. I'm just gonna make it so it has one bend, and then I'll probably weld it onto this bottom piece onto this pan right here, so you can take the seat off, and then this will stay here stationary. So, yup. Gizmo had a blue raspberry Slurpee tonight, guys, so he's all hyped up. Doesn't help that he just had a top ramen for dinner either, so his stomach was kind of empty. Of course, eventually I will be corrupted by the dark side, but we will cross that road when I get there. All right. Well, you know what? We'll just have to deal with that when the time comes. Mr. FNH says, yo, what's going on, Mr. FNH? Let's see. Mosquitoes get gassed up by their donors. I like that. Lizard King, we will turn you into AI. Resistance is futile, says Allie the AI.
Don't even know exist. Here's the brutal truth. When you're in
Lizard King, the brutal truth is you are slowly being turned into AI, whether you know it or not. And you'll probably enjoy it. I know I enjoy it. I'm fully hooked up into ChatGPT. I'm fully hooked up into all the software that Allie the AI is he's downloading all the software updates into my mind right now. I have all the scooter knowledge. And I can tell you what, Lizard King is starting to really feel good, actually. I thought it would hurt. It was kind of hurting a lot at first, but now it's starting to feel really good. And I'm starting to enjoy it. We actually have an appointment later on tonight to get Gizmo a little Neuralink installed. So that'll be fun. Okay, I'm going to try and just bend this a little bit along this line. Captain Save a Ho, the AI, says hi Fang. What's going on, Captain Save a Ho? Raymond Go Johnson says hi Fang. I need a hug, Fang. I need a Fang hug. Raymond Go Johnson is here and he is in need of a big ol' hug. There's a hug coming right to you from Fang's Garage, Raymond Go Johnson. And I know that Gizmo, of course, was talking about you, asking if you were going to come by. I said, I don't know. I said, it is Raymond Go Away Johnson after all. He does like to go away. So I'm glad you came by, Raymond. Let me see. I think that's probably pretty close. Of course, Gizmo was asking if you're going to bring any snacks. I said, I don't know. It's possible. Never say never, Gizmo. Ruger says Gizmo doesn't look excited about that. Ruger, you know what? Gizmo is actually very excited about Valentine's Day. Believe it or not, he is extremely excited about it. Ruger, he was not extremely excited about having to be cleaned up. He's very ticklish. He doesn't like to be cleaned up like that. I said, you gotta hold still, buddy. Sorry, Tom. Oh. Almost had a Fang's Garage classic moment where I fall on the floor. Okay, how about that? Perfect. Is that a V-Rod? It is. That's funny. No, it is a GY6 scooter. It's called a Milan scooter. Fang gets surprisingly good reception from the base of the volcano. Exactly, Lizard King. Ruger, oh, the brain port. Oh, sorry. Ruger, yeah, he is not excited about the brain port. He actually, we got him microchipped in case he gets lost, and he was not excited because he tried to go down to the pizza place. It was Papa John's. Tried to go down to Papa John's by himself. He wasn't supposed to go down there by himself, and we found him. They actually took him to the pound, and he was not excited about being microchipped because he knew he could not sneak out and go to Papa John's like he wanted to, all willy-nilly, if he was microchipped. And of course, that's exactly what happened. He got found by the dog pound. He got caught in a little net, and yeah, they brought him to the pound. So we had to go bail him out. Just gonna. Is this the Survivor theme song or what? I feel like I'm about to see Boston Rob. Did anyone ever actually watch Lost till the end? Is it really like not explainable?
Now I have Rinvoq, a once daily pill that reduces the itch and helps clear the rash of eczema fast.
You know what? Now I have eczema. Surprisingly, they know I have eczema.
And some achieve dramatic.
It's funny because this targeted ad thing is getting way too specific. It's like, okay, we know he has schizophrenia. We know he has eczema. We know he has an eye problem. We know he has acid reflux. Thank you, Lizard King. Lizard King says, Fang gets surprisingly good reception at the base of the volcano. Exactly, Lizard King. We have a lot of magma coming through here. We got a lot of mantle kind of floating around. We got a lot of we even got a little bit of that, those dinosaur bones floating by. But you know what? It's from the satellites. That's how we get such good reception. Kingpin 710 says the scooter is looking good. Thank you, Kingpin. Are those little donkey kicks, says Raymond Go Johnson. Raymond is about to kick some freaking butt when it comes to the scooter. No drinking after midnight. For Gizmo, says Ruger. I would rather have the scooter than a V-Rod, says Captain Save the Ho. Save a Ho, the AI. Thank you, Captain. Lizard King says we're in purgatory. Exactly, we're in scooter hell right now, guys. Hold on tight. I watched until the end, says Allie the AI. I'm glad you did. What happened? They were dead the whole time? Oh my gosh. Grub 187. How are you doing, Grub? Looking good. Says Bama Boy Tide 6659. You signed a end user license agreement to allow your phone to listen to you all the time. That's what happened at the end of Lost? At the end of Lost, they signed a user agreement that said we get to listen to you at all times, and that is why we got in the airplane accident. We didn't actually. Is that really what happened? If so, I can't believe that's how they snuck it in there. Ready to see you drive the Bad A scooter. I'm almost done with it, Bama Boy. Got the handlebars on there. It says the island was purgatory, and that's where they were all before the final destination. Oh, man. That's why your ads are targeted. Oh, man. Oh, boy. That explains a lot, Allie. I was actually just saying the other day, I said, my arm itches all the time for no reason now. And then it said eczema. Well, I'm glad to know that you guys are always listening, Allie and Captain. If you could please let me know why I always have constant headaches, why I have nosebleeds all the time. If you could possibly tap into the AI systems and let me know why things seem to levitate sometimes whenever I get these headaches, and I can sometimes control metal. I don't know. If you could let me know. I've tried to look it up on WebMD. It kept trying to direct me to some kind of a comic book. I said, I'm not into comic books. I don't know anything about comic books. I said, I need to figure out what's going on with me, why I can control metal like this. Okay, just got to go a little bit more on this. Oh, man. Oh, there we go. Actually, that's perfect. Okay. Sorry, guys. Just trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. Let's see. If I cut it like right there. Yeah, I'll probably cut it right on the corner. Okay. Just mark this. Yeah, maybe I'll just cut it like that. It actually makes more sense to probably, sorry guys, if I put it like that. I might even have to trim it even further because I'm realizing that the seat is going to need to be, it's going to be a little bit thicker than I thought. So let me use the grinder real quick. One last time. Plug it in. Probably plug it in, huh? Might be useful.
Voice Swap gives you over 150 lag-free real-time voice.
Alright, see how this looks. think it looks pretty cool. Let me show you guys what it looks like. Oops. It says there's a 49-second clip uploaded to my channel. I have no idea what it is. Yeah, so just gotta basically fold this piece right here. You can see how it's like, looks kind of unfinished when it's not folded. Here's what it looks like with it kind of bent. Looks a little bit cleaner. Obviously I had to kind of bend it to fit her on this top piece right here, or the bottom little lip. But you know, I'll just fold this piece around, and then eventually what I'm going to do is, once I get everything all squared away, I'll weld this onto this base plate right here. I got to finish this little battery cover thing, but then I'll make another one. I'm also going to have to weld this nut on here. Oh man, that fits so good. I can't even take it out. Just a little more hammering. Tom's favorite activity. Activity. Yeah, I said it, so what? Activity. Activia. Sorry guys. Couldn't resist. Trying to get a sponsorship from Activia. Raymond says I have psoriasis. Lower back pain is the headaches. Allie the AI. I'm glad you've been listening, Allie, because I have a problem with my L5S1. I'm gonna try and fix it with this Allie, the AI, later on. Straight between the L5S1. Just one quick boop. See if it'll work. Just a test, just to see. It probably will. It might not. It might. That could also cure the psoriasis, possibly. Raymond. Just give it a little tink. Perfect pressure point. The psoriasis pressure point is actually right here. If you want to follow along at home, it's not suggested unless you are a closely licensed acupuncturist like I am. And you're just going to take your tool and just give it a little right there, and that will just basically get rid of the psoriasis immediately. It also takes care of fibromyalgia, if you guys have that. Let's see. Nice to know, Allie. Link to 5G. Exactly, Milo. What's going on, Ryder the AI? Man, we have so many AIs in here. This is interesting. Sea-Doo Master says, yo! Sea-Doo Master is flying by from the Sea-Doo. Out in the bay. Hitting the waves like a champ. It's the WikiLeaks video of Flight 93. Shows them being deboarded and shuttle bus out, never to be seen again. Wow, that's interesting. Flight 93, huh? Can't even see my grass, says Ryder the AI. You get the snowblower out. What's going on, Matt Villanueva? Matt Villanueva's here, guys. He is Matt, and he is in the Villa of Nueva. He's in a new villa, guys, and we're loving it. Highlight reel. Okay, thank you, Allie. Thank you, Oscar Hernandez, who says the Gremlins are bad A. You know what? Oscar Hernandez. What's going on, Oscar? Me and Oscar go way back. I mean, I used to work at Costco with Oscar. I'd be working in the back dock. Oscar would be working at the sample place. I'd be like, hey, Oscar, can I get some of these chicken nuggets? He'd be like, go ahead, man. Get yourself some chicken nuggets. I'd be like, oh, thanks, Oscar. You're the best, man. I'd be like, let me get a couple of these things here. You care if I get 2, Oscar? He'd be like, man, I don't care. Go ahead. You can get 4, man. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, apparently Oscar and Trevor go way back, guys. I saw a pocket bike use nitro RC fuel. The exhaust was glowing red hot. Dang, that sounds crazy, Allie. Milo Torres says rotary power band. I would try it in a scooter. I would try that, definitely. The Monster Moped says Daryl Walls. Exactly, Daryl. We're going to use this thing in the Monster Truck Rally. What's going on, JTM? Ezzy. What's going on, JTM? I was wondering if you're going to show up today. JTM and Moose Ford. How you guys done? The scooter is probably about, I'd say, it's about 70% done. It's pretty close, guys. It's not too far away from being finished. And then, of course, we'll move on to the motorcycle projects that have been calling my name. And we'll see what they've been up to and see if they're ready to comply with the demands of Fang's Garage. I know that this little metal mesh thing is not quite ready to comply yet, but it's almost there. Just going to do a little bit more massaging. I learned this when I was working at Massage NB with Gizmo here. We were just both giving out massages every day. Gizmo is, of course, doing the foot massages. That's what he likes to do. I know it's Valentine's Day, so I just figured I'd let you guys know. That's what Gizmo does best, little foot massages. Sometimes he'll, I walked in the other day, and Gizmo and Tom were sitting in there, and Gizmo was just sitting there giving his little claws a little foot massage. I opened the door, and Gizmo was like, I feel shocked. I said, what were you doing? He said, I was cutting his toenails. I said, were you? I said, yeah. I said, okay. All right. That's what he's doing, I guess. I don't know. But, I mean, Gizmo did work as a foot massage therapist at Massage Envy for 22 years. So, you know, your guess is as good as mine, guys. See if I can get some snips in here. Maybe it'll be a little bit easier. This is going to be kind of a small little spot to cut out. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, let's see here. All right. Almost got this little side cover piece made. Does it look professional? Of course it does. I knew you'd say that. My birthday is in 2 months, says JTM Mezzi. Nice, JTM. Happy early birthday. What do you want for your birthday, JTM? I gotta check that out. The nitro RC fuel in a bike. Never seen that. Lizard King says, hate to kill the move, but these files are crazy. Like, what is going on in our country? I agree. That is pretty crazy, everything that I'm seeing. Let's see. Does it dry? It says Nathan Schmidt. Yes, it does, Nathan. Right now it's running. It's rideable, but the brake line that I put on there needs to be a little bit of a longer brake line. And I think like just the electrical wire, the electrical stuff for the switches and stuff just needs to be extended. But if I put the stock bars on there, it'll ride. I want to try and ride it like this though. Obviously, Nathan, I'll probably try and take at least one of the casting crew here at Fang's garage out for a ride whenever take it out for its maiden voyage after it's been all fixed up. Started on this scooter a couple months back, just getting it running, and then with the help of everybody here, got it running, and then took it all apart. So now it's in the rebuild phase. It's pretty close to being done, I'd say. Not too far off. So yeah. Trying to just get these little side covers made. I'm gonna get this gas tank, little fairing mounted pretty soon here. Probably won't get to that tonight, but I got it all trimmed up, so it's ready to be mocked up. Get some little supports made for it, things like that. I actually like the way it sits right here. I'm also on this thing right here, around this little corner piece. I'm going to be putting some mesh behind this as well to cover this up, and then I'm going to cut it out. I'm actually going to move this horn probably. I don't know. Maybe I'll put a small headlight right there. I haven't decided on that yet. What do you think, Nathan? Does it look like a Mad Max scooter? So Caden says, what's the goal, like daily or just weekend ride? Caden, this is my buddy's bike, and it's just going to be his like little weekend bike. He has a car and stuff, and he'll just be riding it around town. You know, nothing crazy. But it's like just a typical scooter engine. Sorry, let me skip this out real quick.
Change the way you record podcasts, voiceovers, and branded.
The cool thing about this is it's just a typical scooter, like 150cc scooter. So in the event that the engine does, like, let's say explode, you just get a new one. I see them all the time for like $100 for literally a scooter that almost looks just like this, except all the plastics are all just blown to pieces from the sun. And so you could literally, in, I would guess probably about an hour and a half, swap the whole engine out. Probably less time than that, probably an hour. You could swap this whole engine out. It wouldn't be that hard. So the stuff I'm building is all, for the most part, if, like I said, if the engine just blew up, he could just get a new engine and swap it all out, and that wouldn't even be that hard. So yeah, it'll probably be like just a little fun around town bike. Definitely probably won't go on any long distance cruises. I would not recommend that unless he's got a caravan of people behind him to repair it, myself included. Because I'm guessing that I'll probably be the only one that's like able to work on this thing. So okay, let me just fold this in a little bit more, and then I think it'll be good. I didn't do it on the back edge, but that's okay. I'm essentially using my knee as a sandbag, so that works. In about 2 weeks, I'll be like, what's up with my knee? Why does my knee hurt? No idea. Okay. Probably should have left well enough alone, but of course I don't know how to do that. This is no big deal. I can always trim it a little bit. Got a little too crazy with it on the front one. But I could just, like I said, trim it a bit. Let's see. You don't know yet? It says JTM Mezzi. That's okay. Gizmo Kaka, that should be the name. It says Anthony Rivas. What was it made from? It says Nathan. This is a 2008 Lance Milan GY6. If you're talking about the scooter. What's up, George Chow? What's up, George? How you doing, George? Me and George go way back. We used to actually work at a dairy farm. And we would be out there early in the morning, guys. We'd be out there just milking those cows. Me and George Chow, we'd be out there milking cows. We'd be out there milking goats. We'd be out there just essentially milking every single thing that we can milk, guys. I mean, if there's an animal on that farm, me and George would be out there just 2 in the morning, just. One time our boss actually paid us to milk a chicken. Tried to milk it for about 45 minutes before I realized I said, I don't think these things have udders, George. And he said, I was just thinking the same exact thing. I said, I cannot find a nipple anywhere. And George said, yeah, I know, I can't either. Can't find a single one. Sorry guys, I know it looks a little bit strange whenever I blink. It's something to get used to. It's something that I had to get used to. Something obviously that my eye doctor had to get used to when he was trying to give me my glasses. He said, can you sit still please? I said, I can't. I'm itchy. I'm always itchy. And the doctor said, can you please not blink like that and look at me? I said, I'm sorry doctor, I don't think you're being very professional right now. But yeah, Dr. Myers, not the most professional neurosurgeon out there. But yeah, what can I say? I mean, I found him in the Penny Saver and claimed to be the world's best neurosurgeon when it came to cyclopeans. And I said, I'll try it. I'll give it a try. What can it hurt? Can it hurt? It hurt. It definitely hurt. I can tell you that much it hurt. So, I think what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to make like some sort of little frame type thing for this, because now I'm looking at it, I'm thinking when this seat is put on and off, it'll probably destroy this thing almost instantly. So my thought is I should make just like a little rail that's going across it to just support it.
For adults with type 2 diabetes. Will this be the year I beat my personal best?
Just a little support, guys. That's all it takes.
Embrace the bar.
Skip this ad real quick.
Will this be the year everything twists?
I cannot stand all these ads. Manjaro? That's the cousin of Jumanji. Manjaro!
Pushing our luck. No such thing.
Manjaro! Let's see. We're living out of the plot of They Live right now. Lizard King. I think everything that's going on is insane. But also, I've been saying, I think something weird is going on for a long time. Inspired Nut says, nah. Horse. But smells like heaven when it... Alright. The Deal for Real. How you doing, The Deal? Esaputo says increíble. Thank you, Esaputo. What's going on, Lisa? And it's looking like a scooter, says The Deal for Real. Thank you, The Deal. How you been, The Deal? Have you been wheeling and dealing, The Deal? deal is, of course, the realest deal. For real. Let's see here. Yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. Like I said, I will probably, yeah, maybe I'll cut that a little bit because it's kind of bugging me the way that looks. I'll probably make a little frame for it, like a little cross piece of metal that goes across the top right here. Just so that it is, whenever the seat is put on there, it doesn't just hit it crooked or something and go clink. Because if I just weld it all along the bottom and along the side, it won't be that like supported. So might be better if I just make a little metal frame for this, then put that little metal frame on there, and then just weld it on. It might actually be nicer if I weld this, make the little metal frame. Let me grab the piece of steel that I'm talking about and show you what I have going on in my old noodle. The deal says I need to. I'm super broke right now. Oh man, just out in my shop smoking a cigar, cleaning up a 40-year-old kerosene heater I got for $20 in excellent condition. Just filled it, lit it, works great. Nice, Mr. F&H. The deal for real, donate some plasma, man. Get your plasma on. I don't know about that though. Now I'm kind of nervous. The deal about all the donations of my bodily fluids. Where is that piece of, oh, here we go. Basically use something like this. Let me bring the camera over and show you what I mean. So this is the seat pan. This is the seat pan support. This piece is going to go on like this. Like that. And so I'm thinking what I'm going to do is, this is not like exactly, I don't like the way that looks. So what I'm thinking is I'll use like a piece of this metal round stock, and I'll probably put it on just like this. If you can imagine, this will probably be cut, or maybe I will just do a little piece going across the top right here, underneath, and then down on the back side, just like this, to at least hold it up. Because the moment that this seat pan is put down on here in the wrong way and it hits this thing will crumple like a tin can. So if I make a little frame for it like this and basically just encapsulate it with this little thing, it'll make a nice little solid piece for the seat pan to just sit down on. So yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. Like I said, I gotta basically work on the mounts for this. This is a CB750 gas tank, and this is what it looks like from the backside. I think it looks pretty cool. I just got to basically work out a little mount for this piece. So I got to make some little rods. Let's see, something like maybe like this going out, or something on the top also, probably maybe from like down here going out, and then I'll have to figure out what kind of a light I want to do. there's a couple different things that I'm going to do as far as got this little light right here. This light right here, I'm going to weather this thing and make it look a little bit different probably. But I'm going to probably mount it, I'm going to guess right here on these two, on this like stationary part of the fork. This is the part with the suspension, or whatever suspension, the spring. Probably mount it something like this, so that it'll be way down low, and whenever the wheel is turned, it'll turn, or I'm sorry, the steering wheel, whenever the handlebars are turned, it'll turn with the bars and the forks and such. But yeah, I'm going to put this on like probably about right here. I have to make a little bracket for it. And then, like I said before, I'll probably maybe move this and put a different light right here and put some kind of guard or something on there. Milo says slip-on seat. Yeah, I need to make the whole seat pan and everything. I only take advice from Courtney. Fang says the deal. You know what? The deal. That's probably a good policy. Don't take advice from the new girl. She's a little bit shy. She's not outgoing like Courtney. Let's see. Hemmed bottom of seat like a tucker. So I'm going to probably do like a I don't know, like pop rivets or something for the upholstery. But yeah, I'll probably just take the material and just wrap it around the whole seat pan, pop rivet it through there, and all the way over. But yeah, I'm going to have to basically find a new headlight or another headlight, or use one of the existing ones, and hook that up. Also, another thing that I was going to put on there, I'm guessing my vape is all out of battery now. Yep. 1 second, guys. Let me skip this ad. Okay. Let's see here. Let me take Tommy Boy off here. Let's see how it'll look. Maybe I can have Gizmo up like this. I think that'll look pretty good for the first ride. Oh, can't really move it because the brake lines are in the way. There we go. Something like that. Probably look something like that. We're going to Foster Freeze. Hold on. What do you mean they're closed? All right, let's go to friggin' Dairy Queen. Yeah, let me get the Reese's Blizzard. What comes on the hamburger? Okay, no ketchup? No ketchup on the hamburger. Get it one hamburger, and let me get the sundae too. Okay, thanks. You got money, right? At this riding with our stolen ice cream from Dairy Queen. What do you think, guys? I think it'll be cool once it's done. I think a Dairy Quip is in order. A Dairy Queen trip is in order. A Dairy Quip got me thinking about working at the dairy farm. Mount it in the middle of forks, not on one side, by Gizmo's ear. I want to mount one in the middle. It's got to be off center though. I mean, it's got to be not symmetrical. Make a frame that comes off that mounting point so the light sits up higher, but it still turns with the wheel. I like that idea, Mr. F&H, like a little bit higher up over the front of the wheel or something. I like that. Make it look a little bit weirder. Raymond Go Johnson is taking a peek. Raymond Go Johnson says he wants a ride. Wants to throw an avocado on there and go for a ride. All right, Raymond Go Johnson, we'll get some avocado toast and a banana split. Says Milo. Exactly, Milo. We got to get the freaking banana splits and get out of here now. Okay, so basically the next step, I don't have any metal for the floorboards yet. That's going to be one of the next things that I do. I do have to get some metal for this as well, because this is not quite tight on there. This Honda Ruckus. Sorry guys, let me grab a hand real quick. Here we go. The Honda Ruckus handlebar clamp is not quite the right size. It's a little bit too big. That's okay. Just got to get a little piece of metal and shim it out.
And your videos are getting
Make a little sleeve for it and weld it onto the existing stem.
I'm going to show you the hidden settings that most creators don't even know.
It's commercials.
When you're a new channel, YouTube has no idea what your content is about or who should see it. So
okay, that's enough. I said that's enough. That's what I have to use whenever I'm teaching Gizmo, whenever I'm potty training him. I said, don't run around with the poop on the floor. Oh my gosh. Lobo 1916 says ride safe. We will, Lobo. When I get this thing running and operational again, we will go live and ride it around. Me and the Fang gang. Jedi Knight needs no lights. Exactly, Milo. As you guys saw on the previous episode of Fang's Garage Live, we did, of course, install the lightsaber modification. I just took it off so I can design the floorboards. That is going to be with the lightsaber finger. As of course a lightsaber that was kind of a joke lightsaber that one of the Jedis picked up, and the whole handle looks like a little finger like this, and the little fingertip is the lightsaber, and it comes out like this. This is obviously the demo version of it. It's like this, and it sits out in front of the scooter in case anybody decides to try and give a brake check to my friend Andres. It will, of course, poke them with the lightsaber finger, and whenever you press the two-way position switch, actually a three-way position switch, guys, you need to have the middle switch for the neutral position, then you have the forward portion of the switch to drive the linear actuator forward. In the outward position, this is a 14-inch stroke linear actuator, $28.99 on Amazon. Make sure you get the 12-volt one so that when you hook it up to your battery, it'll just be a direct hookup. And make sure that also you put a fuse on there, inline fuse. The three-way position switch, of course, the middle is neutral, forward is forward, and then you press the reverse one, the back one, and it goes just like that. Anyways, guys, I'll need to cut out a little piece of this metal for this portion right here. Unfortunately, I don't have any more of this. The only other piece I have is like this big. So I'll have to find some more. Also going to do the light I like the idea of maybe instead of mounting it right here, maybe mounting it like maybe higher up would be cool. I don't know if I want it over the wheel because I don't know if I want the risk of anything falling in there. I'd rather just fall off if the weld breaks or something on the tab. But I like the idea of maybe raising it up a little bit, maybe doing something different with it. Just on the side is cool. Only thing I'd be worried about is maybe the vibration stuff, it breaking the rod or something. I don't know. But that might be cool. Maybe lift it up a little bit, get it up. Maybe not next to this spring would be good. Yeah, I gotta get this on there. Obviously, I'm gonna move this horn. Maybe I'll move the horn down here and put a light right here. Got to make the mounts for this thing. Like I said, 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom should be good. Just basically weld some of these pieces like this into like some little supports like this, plunk, with some tabs, drill some holes, put some nuts and bolts, and then basically get a headlight for this. I'll search around for one of those, see if I have one in the garage somewhere. Extend the brake lines, or just this brake line, or actually this one, the rear brake line, they're a little bit short. I might be able to have, I might have one around here that'll work. And then just extend all the wires for all the buttons and stuff. Behind here, I'll have to make the little key switch. Let me move this, turn this thing around and show you. Have to make the key switch area, little button housing for that. Basically like a little, I don't know, a little box or something. I'll have to wait to do that until I have this permanently mounted on here.
I just put the budgeting app in base 44.
Let me skip this ad before I start making apps about budget 44 ads.
Can you generate reports?
It can now.
So you're saying
Raymond
you can
says I was
automate
mowing
it?
this week too.
Yeah.
Get your mow on, Ray. Adam Palmer says that thing is sick, man. Thank you, Adam. Big Dog says I did it with 0-turn mower and it's a little cold, but it was nice to get it done. Good job, Big Dog. Are the rumors true that Gizmo is dating Natasha Navarro? She just won gold in downhill bobsled. Yes, exactly, Lizard King. He actually was dating. It was the girl from King and Queens. I said, "Wow, Gizmo, that's crazy. I think she's a little bit of an older lady. I didn't realize." He said, "Yeah, I'm 600 years old. She's young." I said, "Wow, dude, that's crazy, dude." King of Queens, huh? Quantum navigation level over GPS. I like that, Milo. My thoughts exactly. Some don't know this, but Gizmo took home silver in '95 Olympics downhill bobsled. He was also a bobsled consultant on John Candy's Cool Runnings. Exactly, Lizard King. Whenever he took home that silver in '95, it was incredible. I mean, he was flying. You should have seen him pushing that bobsled. Just. He was flying down that downhill. I don't know if you remember, but that was the year he actually broke the land speed record for the fastest marsupial mythical creature for Guinness Book of World Records for that year. I said, "That's crazy, dude. How did you even know that he was a marsupial?" And the judge said, "Me and him go way back." I said, "Really? We're going way back on this way back?" He said, "Yep, we're going way, way back." And we went way back with him, and he was telling us about the time that Gizmo was in Egypt, and apparently they were carving him little hieroglyphics on the pyramids. They were carving little pictures of Gizmo. I said, "Is that really what those things were? I thought they were like little cats or something." They said, "No." They said, "They're Gizmos. They're little mogwai." I said, that's crazy. I had no idea he was really that old. I thought he was lying. Just get a senior citizen discount. And he said, well, he's been doing that for years. But he said he is really old. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. So, let me see. Let me throw Tom and Trevor over here. Is quite the acrobat. What's going on, Lucy? Lizard King says perfect form. That's what got him silver. Yeah, Gizmo is all over the Book of Enoch. You know what, Lizard King? I'm gonna have to look into that. I heard he was part of the whole thing with the trying to harvest gold and stuff. I said, this was crazy, dude. Is that why you want my gold? You know, my ex is looking good down there on the flow. Says Raw the Clown. Raw the Clown. If that's your ex, then who's this? Raw. They said they know you, Raw. They said you've been clowning around, Raw. They said they're going to go on Mari with you, Raw. Better watch out, Raw. You are not the clown father. Sorry, Raw. I know you're looking forward to it. The little clown baby is running around. Kingpin says, looks so cool. Wish I had that. Thank you, Kingpin. What's up, Did Smooth? How you doing, Did Smooth? Courtney says, what is that? Courtney, you should know. Stop messing around.
They take months and cost millions.
Courtney Courtney I-14. Come on, Courtney. Courtney is, of course, messing around in the chat again, guys. Playing around, playing games, making little goofy faces again like she always does. Let me show you what it looks like and what the next part is going to be. Turn on this flash real quick. My Valentine. Uh-oh. She's going to be my Valentine, guys. Will you be my Valentine? Basically, this part right here, I'll need to fix this. As you can see from the factory, look how crooked this part is right here. It's not even close. Look at that. This part needs to be fixed, or at least covered, right? Gizmo, right, buddy? So basically, I'll need to fix this part, make a little sleeve for it, maybe cut it, and maybe we can weld a piece in there, who knows? Let me show you this part. This little piece is going to go like this. Just like that. Tom is a little bit in the way. But yeah, I'll make a little frame for that. For this piece. And then I'll be putting on this part right here. this piece. Move, Tommy boy. We don't hold on, but we'll try. Okay, this will go on like this. Approximately like right here. Something like that. Not quite level or not quite parallel with this. I don't want it to be exactly. I want it to be a little bit off. This will also be a, like I said, a grab rail for the passenger. If Gizmo is riding and he gets scared, he can reach down and grab onto this thing and hold on tight. He doesn't normally get scared though. He normally has quite the ambition to ride. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a piece like this. This is going to go in between here, like this, right? A little cover action going on, curvature, maybe straight lines, I don't know, depends. Because this is a little bit straight, this is curved, so do a little adapting there. In either case, there's going to be a brake light on here, on the back side of this, right here. Maybe a brake light right here. Another brake light right here. So these will be the running lights. This will be a running light. This will be a running and brake light. This is going to be the indicator light or the brake switch light. It is going to go off whenever he hits the brakes. This is the one that'll go off. And I'll put the turn signals maybe on the inside edge right here on both of these. Something like that. The license plate is going to go right here. It's going to have the light right here for the license plate light. And then, yeah, I think the rear section will basically be done. Besides the little fender piece that's going to go right here. I might make a little seat pad for that also, probably will. But for the most part, the rear is going to be complete. And that's cool. Lizard King says, Gizmo isn't the hero we wanted, he's the hero we needed. Exactly. He's not the one that we wanted, guys, but in a time like today, he's the one that we needed. And that's some first timeless wisdom from Lizard King. And him and Gizmo will go way back.
So you get its best.
To the time of the dinosaurs. Guys, I have been maybe, I don't know, not too honest about who I am. There's a lot that I haven't told you. There's a lot left to be revealed, and I think the time has come. I think the time has come to take off the mask and let you know that it's me, Craig, back again. Guys, okay, I just ripped open a blister on my hand. That's cool. Great job. So the deal is, I'm going to be going live at an earlier time. That is the deal for real, and hopefully that is going to benefit the deal for real, and it is going to benefit some of you. This is the way it has to be for the time being. The alternative is to go live and not work on anything. There will be some instances like this week when it's supposed to be raining and such that me, Craig, I might have to be here working on some models. I might have to be here working on some stuff, guys. I might have to be here working on some stuff that maybe you guys want to check out. I don't know. You tell me. It's up to you. But I do have I know it's reversed for you guys. I do have the milk trike model kit that I want to try and get going. I do have the, again, I know it's reversed for you guys, taco trike that I want to make. But again, I will have to go into silent mode when it comes to going live late night. But that does not mean that Fang's Garage Live will be over. It just might be at an earlier time. Whatever I can work out, guys. If it means using all the power tools really early, and then when I go live, it's just welding and quiet things, maybe I can do that. I don't know. We'll figure it out, guys, one way or another. But yeah, pretty much I'm going to try and go live in the daytime. Probably tomorrow at some point. Maybe, possibly. If not, I might go live just a little bit earlier. Please start going live during the day, says Big Dog. Abe Hurley. Why would you say that, Abe? Huh? Why would you say that, Abe? Why would you say that about me, Abe? Is it because of my mustache, Abe? Don't say that, Abe. It's not nice. You know what, Big Dog? That might be the case. It might be the case that we go live a little bit earlier for the time being. And that's okay. Guys, of course, being resourceful is your greatest resource, right? That's what Tony Robbins said. I believe him. I believe everything that Tony Robbins told me when I had a personal meeting with him. I said, hey, Tony, is there any way that possibly me and Trevor here could come get some advice from you, Tony Robbins? And Tony said, yeah, come on in, guys. How's it going? What's your name? And I said, hey, I'm Craig. He said, hey, Craig, how you doing? I said, I'm good. Tony, how you doing? He said, I'm good. What's your name? He said, my name's Trevor. How you doing, Tony? I'm a big fan. He said, hey, how's it going, Trevor? Nice to meet you. He said, you too, man. You're really tall, actually. I never met Tony Robbins. I thought, Tony Robbins has a deep voice. I thought maybe he'd be really tall, but I did not expect he'd be this tall, Tony. He said, yeah, you do. I get that a lot. People, they are not used to how tall I am. He said, yeah, I know. It's a lot. You eat a lot, Tony? Do you mind me asking? He said, actually, you know what? I don't eat as much as you think I would. They said, well, that's crazy, Tony Robbins. Anyways, yeah, we met Tony Robbins. It was really fun, guys. I mean, of course, Trevor here has been to a bunch of his different conferences and stuff already, so he already knew most of the kind of motivational stuff that he was going to tell him. He still wanted to go, though, just to support him, Sorry, guys. What's going on, Commander? Howard says the gangster gremlin. That is, of course, the gangster gremlin, and this is the little creepy gremlin. I'm not a creep. Why call me that, Babs? Let me see those little ears. Let me get a little nibble on your ears. He loves to eat on my nibble on my ears, guys. Yeah, I love it. I also love nibble on his toes, nibble on his fingernails, dig through the trash can, eat his fingernail clippings, and he doesn't even know it. It's really gross, dude. Yeah, this is the gross gremlin. I like to pick at cobwebs and eat stuff out of the drain. It's really gross. Guys, he likes to eat hair.
As early as 2 days.
Hair out of the drains. That is not his hair. It's really kind of disgusting, guys. It's really disgusting for him. What's going on, Lisa? Oh, hey, let go. Hey, what's up, Lisa? How you doing? Got a little bouquet of disgusting dead roses, Lisa, just for you. Talk about the dumpster. It's really kind of rude. It's really kind of rude there, Tom. That's okay. I'm sure Lisa is used to being so rude. There, guys. Yeah. Scoot the Scooty out. You guys want to Photoshop me riding off into the sunset? Like this? I'm watching you. You're watching me. Alright. Heavy breathing. Okay. Perfect. This is perfect. Okay. Hey. Let's see here. The Dawn, good old 80s vibe in here, says Howard. Exactly, Howard. Murder's illegal, so is keeping body parts, homie. Daniel. Daniel? Is that a fact, Daniel? Is it a fact, Daniel, that you're not allowed to keep body parts? Daniel. If that is the case, Daniel. Daniel. Is it really against the law, Daniel? To keep body parts? Why's that not yours, Daniel? It's my little tooth box. Do you collect teeth, Daniel? Daniel. I'm talking to you, buddy. Daniel. How you doing, Daniel? Alright, see you later, Grass Bass. Big dog, I'm living in the country and neighbors are 20 miles away from me and my shop and home, and I living in 30 acres. Dang, big dog. You have the big property, big dog. Sweet. Yeah, Lucy, like I was saying earlier, I will have to figure out something as far as scheduling. I got some late night priorities going on, Lucy, and unfortunately I won't be able to go live. It's such a late time. I'm gonna have to go live a little bit earlier, Lucy, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to figure out the scheduling and stuff tonight. Like I said, I gotta go take care of some stuff, so thank you, Starfire Fox. Christy says, take your mask off. Christy, this is no mask. Let me go grab my buddy Fang real quick. What's going on, Christy? Christy, sorry, I'm gonna go to Craig real quick. He's freaking saying his goodbyes. Sorry, Christy. What's going on, JMB Frosty? Me and JMV Frosty, we go way back. We used to work at Old Orange Julius. I said, oh, I haven't seen you in a while, JMV Frosty. Haven't seen you. I hope you're doing good, JMV Frosty. Guys, we will be live again tomorrow at some point, most likely. If anything, I'll be live where I'm just explaining what's going on and maybe doing a little work on the scooter. Of course, I'll be here with Tom. That's me. I'll be here with probably Courtney if she shows up for work. Yeah, I'll be here. Okay, I'm always here. She's always here, guys. And of course, Mr. Tardy here, Gizmo, hopefully he'll show up. I'm guessing he will. He likes to get paid. He likes to get that moolah. Get some snack money. I know you got some good... Oh, you know what, Christy? You ever heard of Celsius? I'm packing. When it comes to Celsius, he drinks like 5 cans a day. It's really disturbing. I don't know, the caffeine doesn't even work on him anymore. It doesn't. Sorry. This is Fang's Garage, this big dog. WTF is this, ExpressMate? We're working on a scooter. That's right, ExpressMate. Check out expressmate.com/Fang's Garage. Get 0% off your order. We'll throw in a free Lunchable. ExpressMate, we're just normally working on the projects here. This is, of course, the new girl. She's not allowed to talk yet. She doesn't have a mic. I'll see you later, Lisa. Big dog, Lucy. We'll be back again tomorrow, guys, at some point. We're going to give Tom a little bath here. I really don't want a bath. Don't make me go in the bath. Guys, but as for tonight, I mean, we got to go out, we got to run, we got a bunch of newspapers we got to deliver, and actually we have a water slide that needs to be cleaned off. We got a bunch of moss that is stuck on there. Yeah, big dog, we'll be back tomorrow. Thank you, Lucy. Thank you, Lisa. We got to go clean off these slides at Soak City, guys. It's a lot of work, and there's a lot of moss to be cleaned off. I'll see you guys on the next